There you
I
go.
just shuffled my commanders into my deck.
And welcome everybody to the Magic Bean stream. I did the exact same thing, JayMudd. Yeah, we were getting off to a flying start right before we came on. There was some quality jokes getting around and a little bit of laughter, trying to make a straight face to get back on, and then we just come straight on. It was almost as bad as the 5. Oh, hello, we're live.
That's all time the 5. That's
It's pretty good. Yep. Anyway, welcome. We are here. We are the Magic Beans. Well, Shorty, Chewy, Cracker, and a very, very special guest, Mr. JayMudd. Hot off the heels of his very long podcast episode from last week that took me a long time to edit. You may have noticed that one came out after midnight. That's how long it was. But yeah, we're here to play some Doctor Who Commander. I was going to get the soundboard all set up with the woo, but I don't know if we would get DMCA'd and stream get muted and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, welcome everybody. I just realised I don't have my chat window up, so I can't see if any fine folks are out there chatting to us.
Not yet.
Better sort that out.
Crowd goes well.
Do they? Well, while I'm doing that, sorting out stuff on my end, who would like to thank our sponsors who didn't send us these decks, but we should still thank them out anyway?
That's MTG Bazaar. I'll jump in about these. We love them. jpmtgbazaar.com.au. They are a Facebook auction page. They have nightly auctions for physical Magic cards, including a whole stack of the Doctor Who ones that are coming out. So go check them out. You can buy cards in the win it nows, or you can actually just take them to auction and have a good time. So go check them out. They give us all the prizes for the Envy and just coming up soon, and everything else that we run throughout the year. So love those guys. Go check them out and tell them the Bean sent you when you win an auction.
Very good.
Like an item and auction at the same time. Auction.
An auction.
That's how efficient having a full-time auctioneer is. You just able to just blend things together.
You combine words as well as shipping.
Yep, that's right. Exactly.
All right. Well, yeah, we are here to play some Commander tonight. Some Doctor Who. Very, very hyped for this set. I've been having a good look through the cards since I picked them up on Friday and sleeved them all up. And now we're here to jam some games. So hopefully we can get...
Oh, hang on. You've looked at the cards in your deck?
Well, I flipped through them as I was sleeving them.
Oh, okay.
That's about. Right. We also did a podcast on them where we didn't really. We just talked about some cool stuff we saw, but I have no idea how to play these decks. It's going to be quite interesting, but hopefully we can get a couple of games in tonight. Hi, Amelia in the background, and so we probably want to get straight into it. So, if everyone would like to change their scene views to. Almost.
My camera hasn't died yet. Yep,
synchronized our swipes there. So
almost.
Oh, swipes.
Yep. So I am playing the 10th Doctor, the Timey Wimey deck, which is Jeskai. So we've got the 10th Doctor, which is it colours, of course, and then we also have Rose Tyler, who was not only the 10th Doctor's companion, but also the 9th Doctor's companion. So this is all about suspend stuff, time counters, vanishing, all that sort of thing. So, yeah, it should be pretty cool. Chewy, what have you got over there?
I've got the 13th Doctor and companion of Yasmin Khan. So I am Teema colours. And so I'm putting counters on my creatures. So you've got time counters, like suspendy type stuff, where I've got a bit more of a on-board presence. So, and I want to be casting things from not my hand, it would appear. So it would make sense if I had some suspendy stuff too. But like I said, I've literally not looked at this. You've got
adventures, you've got retrace, rebound.
Cool.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. Casting lots of things from places other than your hand.
Okay.
What do you got, Cracker?
I'm down for it.
Cracker's the bad guy tonight.
He's always a bad guy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I am playing
cool.
the wonderful Grixis deck, and I have got Davros, the Dalek Creator. So there's a few, it's literally just the villains. So I've got Daleks, I've got Cybermen, I've got the Weeping Angels. They're all in here. They're all ready to have a good time. Lots of like stealing things and putting people to a test in terms of like whether they want to take additional damage or sacrifice a creature. There's a bunch of goad cards in here. So I'm really excited. This looks like a lot of fun.
Cool.
All right, Mr. JayMudd.
Hang on. Do you have the card Exterminate in your deck? That card better be in your deck, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
definitely there.
It's a removal spell, and you can tap Daleks to kill more things.
Oh, nice.
Right. I'm running the classic Doctors set, so I'm covering the first 26 years of this show. And for these guys, because there's so many Doctors and so many companions in my deck, it's all about playing historic cards. And my two commanders, the Fourth Doctor and companion of choice, Sarah Jane Smith, both reward historic spells being played. I'm going to get a bunch of food tokens and blue tokens, it would seem, if I have managed to have my commanders in play for any period of time.
So, JayMudd, question.
Yeah.
Are you, in fact, the Fourth Doctor? Just looking at the art there.
It will
It's
come
a striking resemblance.
It will come as no
Where's your
surprise
scarf?
to you that the Fourth Doctor has inspired my fashion choices.
Your whole aesthetic. Yeah, absolutely.
And I can offer you jelly babies today.
Okay, good. I'm surprised you're not wearing a scarf. But,
Yeah, I almost did. Hang on, I can fit that.
Speaking of which, Joffrey Beaver he's just here for the snack plate. So did you guys manage to come up with a snack plate? You got just letting the team down. This is one of those chocolate chip cookies that you gave me last weekend, Cracker. They're real good. Got some M&M's, some jelly babies, some dried apples, some Mentos, and a little bit of Mersey Valley, just to top it all off. So that's my plate of heart attack.
All right, Shorty. I've made a dash to the kitchen. I see your snack plate.
Raise me a empty plate.
This is my plate of sugar. Because that's all I see when you've got your.
No. There's a bit of fat there in the cheese.
Just absolute sugar. No wonder you shake, mate.
That's all right. I gotta keep it up, otherwise the shakes get worse. That's how it goes. All right. I just realised that I don't even have a dice on me. I've got the plain chase dice, which only has 2 symbols on it, so that's not useful.
I can high roll for you if you want.
Sure. Do I trust the villain,
You're
Davros? Do I trust Davros? No.
Wait, I take it back. That's my roll.
Probably should do some mulliganing too.
I rolled a 6.
Cracker got a 6.
5.
I got a 9. I'm going to mulligan.
Oh, mulligan. We should have done that before we started the stream.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah.
People want to see it.
Good TV.
What did you roll, JayMudd? JayMudd?
That's a 12.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're going first then.
Oh, I'm happy to do that.
We can also see your hand. You got to remember that you've got 2 cameras.
Not as bad as the sunglasses trick, but
Hey.
yeah, I've got a keeper.
All right, go for it then.
Right, I will drop. Which one of these can I put into play?
My hands are not long enough to shuffle these commander decks, and I smashed my thumb. Got this like red mark here. I absolutely smashed my hand with a hammer yesterday. My whole thumb is all swollen.
It's like you hit the wrong nail.
I missed by a long shot.
Yeah.
It wasn't a nail I was trying to hit. I was hitting the end of a piece of wood and yeah, completely missed that.
That's me.
Whoa, Soul Ring. Hang on.
Soul Ring. Oh, JayMudd's the threat. Kill him.
Rolls a 12. Hang on, judge.
Rolls a 12 off camera.
Yeah.
Comes
Did
back with
anyone
a Soul
see
Ring.
Chuffy?
Man, I can't seem to get more than one
replay.
land. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again.
Click this replay.
I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going to have to mulligan again. I think I'm going
That's fine, man. Just keep it
That
2 land.
Napa looks like a cry for help.
Green.
Chewy, if
Soul
you're
Ring.
not doing much.
Love
Sure,
the Soul
keeping
Ring
you
being the
might as well.
Eye of Harmony, Shorty.
Yeah. Oh, that's just like all the art. I mean, you were saying it the other night on the podcast. All the art is just awesome. It's just all genuine Doctor Who stuff.
Yep.
Some of the
I'm just
some
going
of
to
the
play
art-
Stormcarve Coast and pass.
Some of the art's a bit weird. Like some of the characters don't look like the characters.
Oh my goodness!
You know,
I have
that's
not had a
typical.
hand with more than 1 land, so
Are we skipping Shorty or?
I'm gonna have a go.
He's just mulligan
So your
to.
answer.
I'm gonna play. Yeah,
Nice Soul Ring, Shorty.
it is a nice Soul Ring. You're gonna see that in a
Yeah,
second.
he just mulligan to Soul Ring.
I'm gonna port down. I'm gonna reveal an island. And I'm gonna play a Soul Ring. And then I'm gonna pass it. Go, Cracker.
I call shenanigans already.
Gripping Tark and pass.
It's back to you, JayMudd.
Alright.
It's some life cards here. So yeah. What do the cards in my hand do?
Yeah, I should read those. I recognise this from Modern, but that's about it.
All right, I'm gonna get this guy down, Sonic Screwdriver, who can tap to add 1 mana of any color. I'll tap a white and get my companion into play.
Ooh, okay.
Sarah Jane Smith. Whenever I cast a historic spell, I investigate, but I can only do that once each turn.
Okay.
All right, that's back to me. Untap. Land. I'm going to play Wilfred Mott. He's a 2/4, and he's got look at the stars. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on him. Then look at the top X cards of your library where X is the number of time counters on him. You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Wowzers.
Good old Will.
Cool. I'm going to go and get some dice because I didn't get any. So it's your
Okay.
turn.
I'm going to play a Desolate Lighthouse. No, I'm not. I need a green source. I got one of those. I'm going to play a Waterlogged Grove, so I'm going to pay a life. Oh, I think my camera's about to die. It's doing things. Can you still see me? Yep.
Ken?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
we're good.
it.
Made beeping sounds. Okay, as long as it's still working. I'm going to play Sisterhood of Khan.
Oh.
So enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, and then whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, double the number of +1 counters.
Gets bigger when you do your shenanigans. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I will untap. Draw up a turn. I'll play a Dragon Summit and pass.
Righto.
Does your deck have Black Cleave Cliffs, Cracker?
I hope not. Actually, I hope it does, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
Meta bases in these decks are pretty good.
Yeah. There's a bunch of good cards. Rolling Royce, there is no hashtag Beans giveaway tonight. Unless you're giving something away.
Right, I am going to drop Glacial Fortress. Enters tap battlefield tapped unless I control a plains or an island. No, neither of those count as a plains or an island. And then I am going to I'm going to play the 5th Doctor. Tap this for a white. 2 mana and a green. No, white. Oh, I need a blue. Okay, white, blue, and 2. The 5th Doctor, who is historic, so that triggers a clue. And then
No,
I'm going
Royce,
to
we are not.
pass the turn, and at the beginning of my end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature I control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. So I'm going to start
Counter on Sarah Jane.
turning Sarah Jane into a thing. Pass the turn.
My go.
Yep.
No attacks.
No,
Wanted the counter.
the fifth Doctor rewards pacifism.
Okay. The dick's away.
Which is good. That's a Doctor that's on the money there.
Oh, I forgot to do my Wilfred thing. I missed that. I'll put a counter on him, but I forgot to scry or whatever. I'm going to play 4 mana for a Sally Sparrow from the Weeping Angels Blink episode. 2/3, you may cast creature spells as though they had flash. Whenever one or more other creatures you control leave the battlefield, investigate. But it only triggers once each turn. Cracker, you've got no one over there, do you? Might as well get some.
No, I have a creeping target.
I'm going to bash you for 2.
No. Take it.
And then I'm going to play a tap land and pass it.
How big is Wilfred Mott there, Shorty?
He's a 2/4.
And Sally?
2/3.
So far, the odd thing for me is, if you Wilfred Mott sounds like could be a magic card, but like Sally and Sarah Jane and things, they don't sound like magic cards. But there's a what am I trying to say? So they don't sound like magic cards, but they clearly are, obviously. But like just using the terms like the magic terminology, like how big is that? I'll attack with this. All the rest of it, using non-conventional magic card names is quite unique. It's because like even the 40k stuff, like Abaddon the Despoiler, Khan the Betrayer, could be a magic card, right?
Yeah.
So it's got that
much closer to magic than Doctor Who.
Like where Sarah Jane, she just lives on the West End of London, right? Like she's just a regular person.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I know what you're saying. I've been surprised actually by how much I'm into the Doctor Who design of magic cards.
I think it's Chewie's turn, isn't it?
I felt like it wasn't going to fit, but I'm definitely enjoying it.
I like it. Dreamer at Cascade.
Conversation, but like these games might take a while.
Yep. Sorry, Dad.
That's all right.
I'm going to cast the 13th Doctor, which is cast from the command zone, not my hand. Therefore, I double the number of counters on the sister. And because Cracker gave me the hurry up, I'll attack him.
So how much?
For 2.
Out. All right.
That's what you get. Buster.
Need a land.
Did you get one?
It's a
I
land.
hope it's a Blackcleave Cliffs. Come and play tap.
A reliquary tower.
Oh.
Do you know what this is? This is propaganda. I hope you guys had fun attacking me.
Oh, propaganda. That's going to work with my pacifism.
I don't know what that does.
Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each creature that is attacking you.
Oh, this untaps now. Hang on. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other... Oh, hang on. That should have been 3 I attacked the Cracker for. Sure. And then it begin my end step by untap. Yep, there you go. Sorry, my cards have synergies. What?
Yeah, there's a lot of synergies going on in these designs. So that just is attacking you, isn't it, Cracker?
Correct.
Yeah. My turn?
Yep.
MC's getting in on the hashtag Beans giveaway as well. No, we are not giving away these Doctor Who decks. These are my decks. I am keeping them.
Okay, I'm going to drop a Scattered Groves. And...
Tell you what, if you want us to give away these decks, you need to go to jpmtgbazaar.com.au, bid on a whole bunch of stuff, and then tell Pat the Beans sent you. You should send them some Doctor Who Commander decks, and then we'll give them away.
How am I going to do this? Okay, I need to keep that blue aside. Okay, cool. So for I'm casting Alistair the Brigadier, good old Brigadier, and I'm going. No, this isn't going to work. Damn. I'm going to green, white, and a blue. and one of these colorless to cast Alistair, which triggers that and gives me another clue. And then I'm going to tap blue and grab my other colorless and put Adric, who is also legendary, into play, get another clue. And because the Brigadier is in play, I'm going to get a unit soldier.
Sure, I'm going to take your word for it.
Unit soldier. Yeah, Brigadier, whenever I cast a historic spell, I create a unit soldier. And whenever he attacks, I can pay 8 mana. If I do, creatures I control get +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of historic permanents I control, which at the moment is quite a
lot.
few.
Wow.
So without attacking, I'm going to move through to the end of my turn, and these guys just came into play, but this one gets a token from the 5th Doctor, and this one gets a token from the 5th Doctor. Over to you, Shorty.
Right, I'm going to remember my upkeep trigger. I'm going to put a counter on this, so I get to look at top 2 cards in my library. Oop, that's 3. That's 2.
Judge.
And then I can put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield.
Non-land, that said, yeah?
Yeah, non-land permanent card. Yes, can't put lands. All right, so I have a Saga, the girl in the fireplace. The rest go on the bottom of my library.
It's just any card from your hand. It's not the one inscribed on top.
No, it's one of those top 2.
Oh,
You may put a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less from among them. But every turn he gets another counter, so I'm looking at more and more cards.
Right. Is that a companion or anything? Or
No, he's just a dude. He's just Wilfred.
He is a dude, Wilfred. Absolutely.
The deck with black in it should probably do something about that, Krieger.
All right, so I got a Saga, which makes a... This will go to the second counter this turn, because this is coming in my upkeep. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And then
chapter
it
1
triggers
is
again
create a
after you draw.
1/1 white human noble creature token with vanishing 3 and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature. Sounds like a good blocker. White noble creature. Surely there's one of these. Human noble. There we go. Vanishing
I got
3.
no idea what you guys are doing.
Got any attacks while you're looking for that, Shorty, or am I going?
I haven't even drawn my card yet for my turn.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to draw.
Games
Timey
take a while.
Then I'm going to trigger chapter 2. Create a 2/2 horse. I'll get that in a second. And then I will play a land, Exotic Orchard. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I might just pass the turn. You'll go.
Sure.
Yep. Go for it. So I need a 2/2 horse. With doctors you control have horsemanship.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
There we go. I got a horse.
No other.
They
no,
can't be blocked except by creatures with horsemanship. Wowzers.
Look at my horse.
You
my
need a
horse
few more
is me.
doctors, though, eh? Are your commanders in the zone there, Shorty?
They are in the zone, yes. Not in the...
Not in game.
I'm going to cast my companion, Yasmin Khan. She's a 4-mana 3/3. And she has tap, exile the top card of your library until your next end step. You may play it. So when she comes in, the Sisterhood will trigger and the 13th Doctor will trigger. So I'm going to stack it in that order. So the 13th Doctor will resolve and put a counter on Sisterhood, and then the Sisterhood's trigger will resolve and I'll double the counters.
Gross.
How big are your dudes, Shorty?
I've got a 1/1 that prevents all damage that would be dealt to it.
Oh, do you really?
Which
Yeah.
one's that?
This human noble.
Oh.
This one.
She vanishes.
It's got vanishing 3. Yep.
Okay. And what have you got there, JayMudd?
I have a 1/1 soldier, a 3/3 legend soldier, a 3/3 doctor, 4/3 companion, and a 1/1 mathematician.
I'm going to attack you with my 8/8.
Is it got trample?
Nope.
Right, I'll block you with my 1/1 soldier.
Okay. And then at the beginning of my end step, untap each creature I control with a counter on it. Pass turn.
Vanishing is you remove a counter in your upkeep, isn't it? And then when there's no
Yeah.
counters,
The same as suspended cards. Yep.
Yeah, but Vanishing is the new one, so when the last counter goes, it dies, rather than like the original one that was when you can't remove a counter. They stick around for one less turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Since there's no counter, it's gone. Yeah.
Andy has entered the chat.
trying to get in on the giveaways that don't exist.
So someone else. That's great.
Oh, sorry, Shorty. I lost another life. I've lost 2 life because of my Waterlog Grove.
Sure.
Tapping it for mana.
So who's doing the untapping on your board there?
The 13th Doctor.
Untapped ones with counters on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
How big is she?
She's only a 2/2.
Cool. Really? No, that's cool.
Alright,
My fifth
I'm going
Doctor
to cast Coinmaker's Trap.
Uh-oh.
Of course I am. Don't worry, it sounds way scarier than it actually is. So at the beginning of your upkeep, secretly choose a number between 1 and 5 that hasn't been chosen. If you do, an opponent guesses which number you chose, then you reveal the number you chose. If they guess wrong, they lose life equal to the number you guessed and draw a card. If they guess right, I sacrifice these. So
Okay. That hasn't been chosen each time.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we've got 5 times to get it right.
Okay.
What's the win for you there? You draw a card. Yeah.
I draw cards equal to the number of the things.
So, fan fact, the toy maker is from the classic First Doctor Adventures.
All the way back.
And is making a comeback in the 60th anniversary specials. The toy maker will be played by Doogie Howser.
Is that who he is? Neil Patrick Harris. I didn't realize that's who he was.
Neil Patrick Harris is playing the toy maker, and this is this is a comeback from that villain from the 1965.
Oh,
that's awesome.
He's
Super
making toys. How is he a villain? What? Come on, man.
Hang on. Have you heard of
seen
Hasbro?
Chucky?
Oh, oops.
What happened to the podcast? My turn?
Yes, mate.
All right, I'll get on with it.
Just sitting
Get
there.
on with it. Time is a waste of it.
Which flight am I taking to the battle spirits? See, I just want to give Shorty a chance, right? Like, he's been playing Magic longer than me and hasn't made the Pro Tour yet, and so maybe if there's a new game with a smaller player base, he might have a go at it. So I'll wait.
Still can't make it. Royce is going. He's flying over to the Netherlands.
Ooh, that's awesome.
I'm going to sacrifice Clue.
Very cool.
Put the Clue to the Soul Ring. Draw a card.
You seen the tabletop simulator updates, Joffrey? It's pretty good, actually. Sorry.
Enchantments don't count as historic, do they?
No, it's
No.
Only sagas.
Artifact, Sagas, Legends.
All right, so I'm playing my 4th Doctor from the Command Zone. That's a blue, a green, and...
Surely you can only do that if you've got 3 other Doctors in play. Come on, flavour.
You got to go in chronological order.
Well, that triggers Sarah Jane Smith getting another Clue, and the Brigadier bringing in a new unit soldier. Right. And so I've tapped all those buggers out. I've only got one man. No, I've got 2 men left up my sleeve. And I think I will pass the turn, which means the 5th Doctor gets bigger, Sarah Jane gets bigger, Alistair gets bigger, and the Mathematician gets bigger.
Yeah, not happy about this.
I'm going to flash in my Commander, because all my creatures have flash.
You're doing that at the end of my turn?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Hey, just checking, Shorty. It says you can cast creature spells, not creature spells from your hand.
It says you may cast creature spells as though they had flash.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Andy, for the calendar, good suggestion. Cracker, you need to be for the month of October, so we can have Red October.
Untap, upkeep, trigger Wilfred, remove a vanishing counter. I get to look at 3 cards.
We get to do bad Russian accents.
I got no non-land permanents worth less than 3.
Yeah, every Doctor for themselves, Andy. So this is like a multiplayer. So in Commander, which is different to what you were watching me stream the other night, you have a commander. So you've got a general for your team, and in this case, they're all Doctors from Doctor Who. That's the crossover, and you can only play the ones that have got the colours from your commander. Only play cards that have got colours from your commander.
The third chapter on my saga is whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player this turn, time travel, which is where you get to either add time counters or remove time counters. So I'm going to attack with my 10th Doctor who has horsemanship. I'm going to attack JayMudd because he's hasn't been attacked yet.
Horsemanship? No, nothing I can do about that.
He has when you attack, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Put 3 time counters on it. If it doesn't have suspend, it gains suspend. So I'll do that, and then I will then time travel, because I'm dealing combat damage to a player. So, yep, that was a good blowout. What is it? Exile until you exile a non-land card. Well, I exiled Farewell.
Oh,
I don't know if I'm gonna want to cast that one. So that gets 3 time counters on it. All right.
Listen, I will gladly exile my 2.
Okay, and then I get to time travel, so I'm going to add a vanishing counter to this human noble. We'll add a time counter to that. I'm going to add a time counter to old Wilfred Mott. Do I want to take a time counter off of Farewell?
Yes.
Sure.
Are there time counters in that guy?
Hey?
Are there time counters in that Wilfred guy?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, cool.
Craig, we lost your camera.
Yep. Give us a...
And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
So this is gone.
So
My command zone.
that Farewell is suspended.
It is suspended. It has 2 time counters on it.
What's up with Wilfred? Why does he have time counters on him?
And that's what he does. At the beginning of your upkeep, you put a time counter on him.
And then what happens?
Then you look at the top X, and then you can put a non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield.
Right. So
He seems extremely strong.
Oh, Royce.
the longer he sticks around, right?
His camera's going to come back with 3 extra lands.
I need him.
Can't cast that. I'm going to activate Yasmin. Actually, I'll do that before I play my land. So, exile top card of my library until the beginning of my end step, I can play it. And that is Strax Sontaran Nurse.
Sontaran Nurse, yep.
Yeah. But I can't cast that because I don't have a land that comes into play. So I'll play my Desolate Lighthouse. So that's just exiled.
Also, JayMudd, we don't bother with commander damage, and for anyone out there that's watching, we can never be bothered tracking it.
Seems like
what's that one?
It's commander damage where, like, if your commander does 21 damage to a player, they just lose.
Oh, no,
but it's annoying to track because it's like, I've got to track it for you, I've got to track it for you.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Osgood Operation Double.
Nice.
So it's a 4-mana 2/2 shapeshifter. When I cast this spell, create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. And then it has tap to add color. Spend this mana to only cast an artifact spell or activate an ability of an artifact. When you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, investigate. So I get a copy of that. And that I've cast a creature spell, so I'm going to add a counter to Yasmin, and so she gets a +1/+1 counter, and then I don't think I can really attack anyone, so I will pass turn.
We don't own pens, Joffrey.
And then 13th Doctor will untap my team, and I shall pass the turn.
All right, so untap. Upkeep. I'm going to trigger this thing. All right. Who's choosing? I have picked.
Just go around the table.
All right, JayMudd.
JayMudd.
I choose.
What's he picking? A number from 1 to 5?
Number between 1 and 5.
I choose 3.
My number is 2.
Do you pick a different number every time, Cracker?
Yeah, it has to be different every time.
Oh, okay.
Number is 2.
So
I lose 2 life.
Yes, you lose. No, equal to the number you guessed, and I
Okay,
draw
so
a
he
card.
loses 3.
I lose
Yeah,
3,
but only
and you
draw
get.
one. Ratting and holding. Come on, mate. I will draw for turn. I'm going to play a Temple of Deceit. I will scry. That seems strong. Right. It's fine. But he's going to farewell the board away. It's fine.
Am I?
Yeah, you have to.
Nope, Cracker's got colours again.
Oh, it'll come back in a second. That's right. I am passing the turn.
All right, end of Cracker's turn. I'm sacrificing a clue to draw this card. And then entering into the start of my next turn. Draw a card at the start of my turn. Drop the Gallifrey Council Chamber land. When he enters the battlefield, surveil one. Look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard.
I recognise Gallifrey from a T-shirt Shorty owns.
I'll whack that one straight into my graveyard. It's only a land. And now... So before I play here, I've got my mathematician here, right, who can be sacrificed to counter an activated or triggered ability.
Yeah.
Where does that sit in the world of trying to counter that farewell?
You can counter the ability when the time counter comes off it, that it plays the spell, I believe.
Yeah. But I
which
can't
means
counter
it'll remain exiled. I believe. Maybe some of our rules aficionados, MZ, in the chat can confirm that for us. But I believe that there's a trigger when that last counter is removed.
And I can counter, the trigger being this spell enters the play when the last counter is removed, and I can.
Yeah, I believe you can stifle that, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. So, but yeah, if Hemsy's in the chat or
any rules lawyers want to weigh in on that one?
Anyone else other than us?
It's all right. You got time. It's got
two time counters on it. It's not like I'm manipulating time counters over here.
It's not like you can time travel or anything.
No.
Not the thing of Doctor Who at all.
It's timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey.
And does it exile a lot of things, right?
You can choose one or more. Exile all artifacts, all creatures, all enchantments, all graveyards.
Got it. I might just choose not to invest in my board.
We just automatically choose all graveyards just because Cracker's playing no matter what.
Anytime you're looking at...
Whether it's relevant or not.
I can't play.
Right. Once you turn, if you're playing with me, okay, cool.
Can you hear my kids fighting upstairs?
No.
Okay.
Your kids never fight. That's why we can't hear them.
I'll just simply pass the turn and build up my counters here.
All right, well, I'm going to flash in a Kate Stewart, which does, whenever you put one or more time counters on a permanent you control, I make a 1/1 soldier. And I'm also, so that'll cost me Jeskai. So that is a red, blue, and a white. And one. Yeah, whatever. And then I'm also going to flash in Rose Tile. Enough for that.
How should daughter.
All right.
Now, Kate Stewart is in fact the daughter of Alistair the Brigadier.
She is.
Oh, there you go.
She's
we've got
the head of the unit.
there.
All right, untap. All right, Wilfred now has 5 counters on it. Remove a vanishing counter. So I get to look at 5 cards.
Thing needs to die.
What's going to do about Mr. Black?
can't believe you think that I have removed spells.
All right, I'm going to put into play an As Foretold. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on As Foretold. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than pay the mana cost for a spell you cast with mana value X or less, where X is the number of time counters on As Foretold.
Someone really needs to cast Farewell.
There's no way he's casting Farewell.
I'm going to cast it. It just might not be for...
Exile Graveyards.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I probably should do some attacking. Yeah, I can attack Cracker.
No, Shorty is playing Timey Wimey.
So I'm going to attack. I've got to pay 2, don't I?
You do.
Did your
Creature.
For each creature, yeah.
Yeah, I'm attacking just with my horsemanship doctor. So it'll trigger exile cards from the top of my library to exile a non-land card. We've got a Rory Williams. It will gain suspend 3.
Okay.
And I'll hit you for 3, Cracker.
Yep. I cannot do anything about that.
And that'll do, I guess.
Did your Farewell not lose a suspend token then?
Sorry, no, it did. There you
go. In your end step, I'm going to tap Yasmin Khan and exile the top card of my library. Frostfair Lurefish. That can be exiled, yep, okay. And then I'll untap. And I'll draw for turn. I'll tap her again. And I'll
so is that you can just cast it until the end of next turn, or when?
Until the beginning of my next end step.
Cool.
Hey, Shorty. Are we supposed to be doing Plane Chase?
I have them here, but I don't know when we do them.
I think you sort of start the game with on a plane. I think so. Does anyone play Plane Chase?
No.
Yeah.
I've just got this massive stack of... I mean, the Plane Chase cards are awesome. Like, they're all just scenes from and locations from the movie that are really cool.
I'm just looking at a TARDIS in my hand right now, and it involves changing the planes.
No.
But that's okay. It does other things, so we can sort of not worry about it.
I'm going to cast Into the Time Vortex, which is a 5-mana sorcery that says it's Cascade. Cool. That's it. That's all it says. Oh, and rebound.
And rebound. Okay, right.
Yep, a lot of text on there for 2 words.
Yeah. So Cascade. Can I cascade into an adventure?
No.
I don't know.
I know.
That looks at the top.
Yeah, pretty sure it's the top right.
Okay.
Search for tomorrow.
So I'm going to cast Search for Tomorrow, which will trigger my things. I'll resolve the things first, right? I'm gonna put a counter on.
I totally forgot to make 1/1 dudes as well, but anyway.
This guy, and then this goes from 8 to 16.
Yeah, it doubles the number of counters, or just the number of counters that would be put on it.
No, whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, double the number of +1/+1 counters on Sisterhood of Khan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So she goes from 8 to 16. Then I'll resolve Search for Tomorrow. And that puts a land in untapped, right?
I don't know.
Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle, yeah. Do I have something up? What cost 2? Governor. Nothing that I exiled, so that stuff can just remain exiled. That dude can only do mana to activate artifacts, which I have 0 of. I feel like this guy belongs in your deck, JayMudd, with all your historic stuff.
Well, it's historic all over the shelf, of course. Everyone's a legend or artifact.
That is true. There's no point me attacking. I need a creature with some sort of evasion, like horsemanship. I think I'll just pass the turn. Which
you guys don't have any doctors with horsemanship? Creatures with horsemanship? No.
Look, the TARDIS is really big on the inside. I didn't realize it had a stable.
I mean, it's got a swimming pool.
Nice.
Got whatever you want in it, really.
Yeah.
All right, so my turn.
Yes.
Untap. Shorty. What's the number?
What? Oh. 4.
It is 3.
Oof. So I lose 4.
You take 4. Yep. And then I will draw a card.
So you've chosen 2 and 4, so you can't choose them anymore.
2 and 3.
No, sorry, you've chosen 2 and 3.
Yep. All right. I will draw for turn. I am going to play a Terramorphic Expense.
Oh, Terramorphic Expense.
Unfortunately, Chewie's giant thing survives this, but I'm going to Blasphemous Act.
What's that?
It does 13 damage to each creature.
But I'm going to have some fun, and I'm going to cast Everybody Lives.
Oh, everything goes indestructible. Do you really want to do that?
Yeah, why not? I like my board. I want to lose my Wilfred. So all creatures
Everything's got indestructible.
gain hexproof and indestructible end of turn. Players gain hexproof end of turn. Players can't lose life this turn, and players can't lose the game or win the game this turn.
I'm fetching my Terramorphic to save time, and I'm passing.
Sure.
All right, end of Cracker's turn. I'm going to spend 2 clues, draw 2 cards. Oh, that's fun.
I missed an investigate.
Right, start of my turn.
2 investigates.
Okay, so this land comes into play tapped, unless you control 2 more basic lands. I do not, so tapped it is. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to... For 1 white, banish Wilfred Mott to another universe.
Oh, come on, JayMudd.
So he's now attached to my banish to another universe. He's exiled until that enchantment leaves play.
Oh, it's an Oblivion Ring type thing.
Yep. So just pass that over here, will you?
Yeah, no worries.
No.
I'll just slide it down. There you go.
Slide it down the freeway.
All right, so let's just put him up here.
In addition to this, I'm going to put a TARDIS into play and triggering my historic stuff, which means I get a clue and I get Jelly Baby's food and I get another unit soldier. And I'm rather counting on being able to counter that farewell as it comes into play.
Well, we didn't get any confirmation on that.
Now, do we have any rules lawyers in the house yet?
I'm pretty sure you can, right?
Can anyone who can reach a keyboard quickly Google, can you stifle a...
Stifle,
Suspend card. Yeah.
I can't reach keyboard because it's over here.
We can see your phone, sure.
My phone, yeah, I'm Googling the
He's looking for hot singles.
hot singles in your area. I found them.
No.
They're
Ooh,
Josh and
Hemsey's-
Pat's at MTG
Hemsey says no.
Yeah.
MZ says no.
Ooh.
Ramsey says no. Can't.
can
So I can't.
What can you
Stifle?
stifle?
Can you stifle the last suspend counter removal?
So what does the mathematician dude say?
It says counter target activated or triggered ability. So can I counter the triggered ability of Farewell being cast when the last...
So according to Google, which is a Reddit post, so we'll need to confirm this, but suspending itself is a static ability. You can't stifle it. However, you can stifle the remove a time counter trigger, or even the if it has no time counters, cast it trigger. The second option keeps it in exile forever.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. In which case, Time Lord or alien spells. Okay, so that's not over here. This gives me a white, colorless, and colorless to cast Ian Chesterton. There is another legend, which gives me another soldier. Another food. Another clue. And then passing through to the end of the turn with enough mana up for Adric, I'm going to just pump up the rest of my guys. Off you go, Sean.
All right, cool. So upkeep. So I will remove a time counter from Farewell, and then I will put the trigger on the stack to attempt to cast it. Well, that says that I need to cast it.
By sacrificing Adric the Mathematician.
So that's going to stay exiled. Cool. I'll take a time counter off of Rory. I will take a vanishing counter off this Human Noble, and I will add a counter to As Foretold. I will not do my Wilfred shenanigans. I will just draw a card instead.
Poor old Wilf.
Oh, I didn't really like that, JayMudd, so I'm going to attack you with my 10th Doctor, who has horsemanship.
But how does he have horsemanship? What's giving?
Because I have a horse that says doctors you control have horsemanship.
In the episode The Girl in the Fireplace, he happens to ride a horse very well.
Yep.
And so that's the Human Noble. That's the saga that this has come from. Right. Anyway, so how much damage?
If I was an immortal creature that kept being reincarnated, you'd have some skills, right?
Yeah, like you'd learn some horsemanship. Yeah.
Dude's got some skills, that is for sure. Take that damage. I have no mana. Oh no, I can't block it.
Are you going to kill my horse, Cracker?
No. If I kill the horse, will you block it, JayMudd?
Absolutely.
I mean, he's not doing anything. Actually, I've got an attack trigger I've got to do first. Sorry. I've got to...
Oh, no, I'm doing this before we move to attack it, sorry.
Yeah.
Before
attack trigger on the stack. What's that card?
That's fine.
Right. Yep. Attack trigger on the stack. Right.
I'm going to snuff out. So I'm pay 4 life to kill the horse.
Oh, snuff out.
All right. So
how aggressive?
How big is the 10th Doctor?
It's a 3/5.
3/5. So I'll block him with my 7/6 Sarah Jane Smith.
Sure. He dies. Sarah Jane killed the Doctor. So can you go back to the command zone?
That's not okay.
No.
You did it.
All right. I'm just going to pass turn.
In your end step, I'm going to sack a clue, draw a card. That's a good one.
So I hit the moment off of the trigger, Alonzi trigger, which is a 2-mana artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a time counter on it. I can pay 2, untap target creature I control. It phases out until the moment leaves battlefield. Or 3, tap, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value less than or equal to the number of time counters on it.
Ooh.
Activate only as a sorcery, though.
Okay. So it's still pretty good. I'm going to play Into the Vortex from Exile because it has rebound.
Yep.
So...
Love Cascade. No, that rebound.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a counter on this because I cast something. And then this goes to 28 counters.
Nice.
That's a D20.
28 counters.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Cascade.
1/1.
That costs 5. That costs 5. So, I'm going to reveal a Memory Worm. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, it deals 2 damage to target player. That player discards a card and then draws a card. Put a +1/+1 counter on Memory Worm. So I'm going to play that. And then me, the Immortal, goes on the bottom of my library. So then all of my triggers happen again. So what's 2 times 28? Cracker, is that 56?
It is.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, weren't you at 16 counters before?
Yeah, and I've just doubled them twice.
So if you go to 32, then 64.
No, I was on...
16.
I was on 16. I went to 32, 64. Yep, sorry. Yep, 64. There you go.
I don't know where 28 came from.
So 64. My bad maths. That's a 6 and a 4. I'll have to figure out a better way to do that. I haven't even tapped any mana yet. And then I'm going to put a counter on
Nope, Cracker's gone again.
the Doctor.
I have entered the TARDIS. And
He's in the time vortex.
it's just like Teferi's protection.
I'm going to tap Yasmin. I'm going to play this land for turn. I will...
I'm really glad that update I ran on my camera fixed all the problems.
You just got to turn it off and on again, and it works.
I actually don't have to touch it. It just comes back on.
Oh.
I'll wait on that. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I missed an investigation trigger.
Oh, me too.
Dying horse.
I created 2. I should have 2 clues because I cast 2 things from.
There's too much text on all these cards.
Way more stuff than me, just quietly.
Yeah, what's going on on mana issues? It's a very expensive.
An artifact?
I'm going to ponder.
Ooh, nice.
Bill Potts pondering.
Yes.
I'm going to shuffle. And I think I pass turn. I'll draw a card off my ponder, and then
Do you remember seeing any trample in Chewie's deck, Shorty?
Oh, I have no idea.
I'm looking for it. And then draw a card off ponder.
A Weeping Angel.
Ooh.
The first villain of the game.
You got a
Weeping
Weeping
Angel is 2 with Flash, First Strike, Vigilance. Whenever an opponent casts a creature spell, Weeping Angel isn't a creature until end of turn. If it would deal combat damage to a creature, prevent that damage, and that creature's owner shuffles it into their library.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I was hoping you were going to pay for the 2
When
tap.
opponent casts creatures,
32, whatever it is. All right.
Cracker's in the time vortex again.
Yep. Perfect. All right. I'm upkeep.
Oh, look at this. Whew.
Give it a minute. Hold.
Oh, came back for a second.
Yep, it'll come back. There we go. Don't worry.
No.
That's fine. That's fine.
Will it?
Yeah, eventually. All right, Chewie, your turn.
Nope.
Pick a
my
number.
turn?
JayMudd's turn. Oh,
No,
Chewie's turn
no.
to... No, sorry, JayMudd. It's not your turn. It's Chewie's turn to pick a number.
Oh, right. So we've had 2 and 3.
Had 2 and 3.
I'll go 1.
We have 4.
So Chewie takes 1.
Chewie takes 4. Oh no, he takes 1. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and I drew it.
It's the number you chose. Yep.
All right. Oh, look at that.
Cracker's getting full value out of this Toy Makers thing.
I'm pretty pleased with it, honestly.
Fun card, actually. I like it.
At least I've got value out of something. I'm going to play a swamp. All right. 6 mana. 6.
Oh, this dude can... Okay, yeah. He comes this film. Yeah, okay. I need to find my little things. Where are they?
All right. I'm going to feed the swarm. I'm going to target shorties as foretold.
Does what?
For an enchantment. When the opponent controls, you lose life equal to that permanent's mana value.
Alright, you lose 3.
Okay. You will be casting way too many free spells out of that thing.
If only I had some good spells in my hand to cast.
I'm going to cast Death in Heaven, which is a saga.
Yeah.
And it's chapter 1 is target player mills 2 and then exiles their graveyard. Chapter 2 is the same. And then chapter 3 is put all creature cards exiled with Death in Heaven on the battlefield face down under your control. They are 2/2 Cybermen artifact creatures.
Oh.
Who's got the most creatures?
JayMudd.
JayMudd.
It's who's got the biggest graveyard, isn't it?
It's all. No, it's got to be cards exiled with its ability.
Yeah, so you pick a player, they mill 2, and then you exile their graveyard.
Oh yeah, okay, yep, true.
Then the second chapter, you pick a different player. They mill 2 and you exile their graveyard, and then all of those cards just come back as morph creatures, basically.
Yeah,
But
they'll come back
morph creatures that don't morph.
Cybermen.
Oh, and Crackers would. Yeah.
Yeah. Under my control. Yeah, I just get a bunch of 2/2s. All right. Yeah, JayMudd, I'm going to target you.
You're milling 2.
So you mill 2 and then exile graveyard.
All right. Oh, exile my whole graveyard. All right, so that's a land, and that's a Talisman of Progress. And you're exiling another land and Adric, the Mathematical Genius. So there you go. That's your potential Cyberman right there.
But it'll be all the... So basically, you just need to count how many cards it is.
No, it's creatures.
Just creatures.
All creature cards exiled with death.
So you got 1.
Right.
Yep.
And they're exiled. Okay.
Yeah. The whole graveyard is exiled, but yes.
Yes.
All right. Past him.
That's a shame because I've got some back from graveyard shenanigans. But
Good to know.
yeah, that's the way my deck works. Lots of doctors back from the graveyard. Ooh, hello. Target creature can't pick off this turn. Right, okay.
That's a good idea, Chewy.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah. It's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I mean, having the dice on it's kind of more fun, but
Yeah. Gets to a point where it's too big.
while
Right.
JayMudd's doing that, I'm going to sack my Myriad Landscape just to save some time and just get a couple of islands.
Good stuff. I'm going to crew my TARDIS with a soldier.
You got to make the noise.
No, with Ian Chesterton. Do you have any flyers over there, Shorty?
No, I do not.
Okay, I'm going to attack you with the TARDIS. Whenever I attack, if I control a Time Lord, tick. The next spell I cast this turn has Cascade, and I may Planeswalk. So let's ignore the Planeswalk bit. But I've just earned myself a Cascade. I'm attacking you with 2 in the air.
I'll take 2.
Right. So the next spell I cast this turn is going to be the 8th Doctor. I'll tap 2 mana here. And 1 there. And 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. He's a 6 thing. So I keep cascading until I hit something less than 6, right? That's a land.
Yep.
Swords to Plowshares. Exile target creature.
Exile that 64 thing.
I'll get 64 life.
Oh yeah, that's Swords to Plowshares. Don't do that, JayMudd.
What does that angel do there, Cracker?
Don't worry about it.
Wilfred's still outside the board, isn't he?
Wilfred is exiled, yes. I was needing to farewell to exile your enchantment. So I could get it back.
So whenever you cast a creature spell, it's no longer a creature. And then it would deal combat damage to a creature, prevent that damage, and then you shuffle it into your library.
Doesn't even fly. No, it's not. It's a stone
It's a
angel.
weeping angel. It's a statue.
Statue.
Yeah. Pretty good blocker, though, isn't it? All right, that's gone. Exile that one.
Whoa! I've got 1 creature.
Pop that with your toy creator thing.
Doesn't create toys. It draws me a card.
So Cracker gains 2. Was it a 2/2? The angel?
Yeah, sure was.
Cracker, you're telling me that drawing
Sorry,
cards
wrong
isn't
person.
like getting new toys?
So the 8th Doctor hits the board. I'm going to give myself a soldier token. And then get blue. And get some food. Then mill 3 cards. 6 Doctor to the graveyard. Romana 2 to the graveyard. Path of Ancestry. What's that?
That's a and
Right. Once during each of my turns, you may play a historic land or cast a historic permanent from my graveyard. So I don't want to read. I don't have the mana to do any of those things. I just put a Talisman of Unity into play and pass the turn.
Did you trigger all your things?
Did I what, sorry?
Did you trigger all your things for your historic spell?
I'm just about to work on that.
I'm going to flash in Jenny Generated Anomaly, who is the 10th Doctor's real-life wife. And then I'm going to go to my upkeep. So that goes down to 1, that goes to 2. This thing will vanish. I will get to investigate. So I get a clue. And then I draw a card.
Hey, Cracker. What's the scariest thing on the table?
Apart from you 64-64?
Yeah. A vanilla 64-64 is kind of right?
Yeah, that's all right. I don't know.
Yeah.
JayMudd's got a lot of value over here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of synergy.
I'm going to pass turn Jude, so you'll go.
Okay.
This one, maybe?
I can't keep track of anything at the best of times in Commander. When we play remote, it's like, whatever, you guys just do stuff and I'll do things over here.
Yeah, what's your best thing, JayMudd?
So, okay, I've got Sarah Jane Smith, who's big, and she gives me the clues whenever I do a historic.
Yeah, I'm a Chaos Warfare.
Fifth Doctor is making them more bigger because he's a pacifist. Alistair's giving me the soldiers and is going to give me an overrun with the soldiers eventually, though without the trample.
Okay, I might Chaos War Alistair then.
Without the trample, worth mentioning, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you shuffle that into your library and then reveal cards from the top of your library. Reveal the top card of your library if it's a permanent card you put on the battlefield.
Okay, do I have to shuffle this massive thing, do I? Yeah.
And then I will steal in your end step, Shorty. I'll exile with Yasmin, and I'll Carvanista Loyal Lipari, which has a
He's a dog dude.
Yeah.
Who's a good boy then?
He is.
So I can play that this turn. I'm going to draw for my card. Well, that's pretty good. But I'm going to play that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. Okay. I can do.
Okay, revealing top card. Oh, you're joking.
Cheats.
Back out. All right.
Righto. It's a thing that could happen.
Into all the other things. Yeah.
I couldn't do that if I tried.
I think you just did. I'm going to cast this enchantment. It's a 6-mana enchantment. Return the past. And it says, as long as it's your turn, each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard has flashback. Flashback is equal to its mana cost.
Nice.
And then I'm going to play Ponder.
Nice.
Yeah, farewell would be pretty good about now.
So double 64 is 128.
Just waiting for fling or something.
Ponder from my...
Yeah. Is there a fling in that deck?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I'll draw that. I will... Don't have the mana to cast. So I get a whole bunch of triggers. So that happens. So whenever I cast a spell from anywhere other than my hand, Memory Worm deals 2 damage to target player. I think I've attacked Shorty, but not JayMudd, but I just killed JayMudd's thing. So Shorty, you can lose 2. I get this. That player then draws a card and discards a card, and I put a card in this. So you get to loot.
I get to loot.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard this Arcane Signet.
I don't have the mana for that. I need to cast an artifact. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Sonic Screwdriver using this guy's mana. He has 1 mana of any color. Can untap another artifact, scry 1, or make a creature unblockable.
Oh.
Oh.
Seems good.
Not that I'm the threat all of a sudden.
Ooh, that's interesting with that 128 over there.
Yeah, just green deck things. Now I will untap things with counters on them, and I shall pass the turn.
What makes the creature unblockable?
The Sonic Screwdriver has a has an
that.
ability to do that.
It's about time for me to disappear into the multicolored abyss again, right?
Is that? Are you saying you need to go to the bathroom? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying. Nice. All right, here we go. We have Toymaker's Trap.
Who are you choosing?
It's JayMudd is the next one round.
Yep.
So I've got
Choices left, 1 and 5.
5.
5?
5.
Yeah.
Rolling Royce probably could. Hey!
All right. So,
Kraken's
and then it
dies.
dies.
So what does it do?
It's just sacrificed.
Oh, that's it.
That's
JayMudd
it.
doesn't lose 5 life.
No,
Hey, hang on.
because you got it right.
You're right.
You got out of the trap. All right, I'm going to draw for turn. Oh, that card's cool. Right. I've got a chapter on my saga. So I'll target Shorty. So mill 2, then exile your graveyard.
Yep. Thought Vessel, Skycloud Expanse. I have no creatures in my graveyard.
Oh, cool.
That is very cool art on this Skycloud Cloud Expanse. If you
Hold it up.
Doctor Who fan. It's the TARDIS up in the clouds with the stairs going up to it. It's
Oh,
from
I like it.
episode where with Clara. She's a governess.
That would look amazing as a foil, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does partner do in Commander? So I have Rory Williams who has partner with Amy Pond. What does that mean?
Yes.
So partner with is a specific thing where you can have them both as your commander, but partner with, you have to have just those two. Partner means you can have any 2 commanders that have the word partner on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
you
alternate
can-
commander.
instead of the
Right,
10th
so
Doctor word.
it means nothing for now. It's only if...
Correct. Yep.
I missed some clues. Yeah.
I thought partner was the one where you, when you play one of them, you go and get the other one out of your deck.
I thought so too. But I know Vrasta and Jenny Flint have something that lets them do that.
Yeah.
But only if you cast Vrasta. Vrasta can summon Jenny Flint, but not the other way around. So
We are casting Davros.
Villainous choice abounds.
And then I'm going to cast a Cyberman Patrol. So he's a 2/3 with a flick 3. So whenever a creature with a flick 3 becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. So all my artifact creatures have a flick 3.
Yes.
And Davros is at the beginning of your end step, create a 3/3 Dalek artifact token creature with menace. If an opponent lost 3 or more life this turn, then each opponent who lost 3 or more life, it doesn't matter, we'll get 25 and get another turn. JayMudd guessed correctly and didn't take 5 to the face. Which
Shame.
makes me have a blocker in theory. No.
Partner with Shorty.
Yeah, all right, I looked it up. Yeah,
oh,
it's
you
the
looked
command,
up, okay.
it is the commander one that Cracker
Yep.
said.
Partner is the commander one. Partner with is the search.
That wasn't what I read.
No. Partner with
Right.
means it can only be partnered with the person specifically on the card.
He's got Doctor's Companion sort of doing that role.
But as an alternative,
Partner with name is a specialized version of the ability that works even outside the commander variant to help 2 cards reach the battlefield together. Lets 2 legendary creatures or planeswalkers be your commander in the commander variant rather than 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can't partner them with another partner card.
No.
yeah, but it allows one specified other card to be a co-commander. But as an alternative to that usage, it allows a player to search their library for the partnered card and put that into their hand, aka tutoring. Cards with partnered with. Yeah.
So does Rory say partner with Amy Pond?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does That means you play
You
Rory.
can tutor it up. Yeah. So if it's not your commander, you can use it as a tutor to the other.
Sorry, Cracker, is it my turn?
Yes, mate.
Okay, I'll just snap.
Did you
it
cast
for-
Davros? You did.
Yes,
Yep.
I did.
Cool.
And
that.
Cyberman Patrol.
Right. Do we have an answer to an unblockable massive Sisterhood of Khan? Anyone?
No.
But yeah.
Got to end the game somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get a second game in.
I can do a bunch of shenanigans, but not deal with an unblockable massive thing. What's... No. It's on the top of my library.
Yeah, okay. So, reading the Oracle text, yeah. Partner with represents two abilities. The first is a triggered ability. When this permanent enters the battlefield, target player may search their library for a card named blah, 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 reveal it, put it into their hand, shuffle, and then the other second part is that you can have them as your commanders. Okay. Seems good. Nearly finished my plate of sugar.
164 for 2 to 164 for 4. Andy, okay. Sri Lanka
Right.
things.
Snapping off a clue. Hoping for the best.
I thought you
know
were
what
talking
that is.
about your creature.
Okay. That's going to do it. Now, how can I draw it? Okay. One. Snapping off another clue.
He's looking for answers.
He's found one. I found one.
Oh, he's found one. Okay.
Is it target creature gets minus 128, minus 128?
So, okay, I'm going to cast a Saga. This guy says each Saga spell you cast has Replicate. This Replicate cost is equal to its mana cost. Okay, I can't afford that. I can't afford the replication, but I will pay Curse of Fenric. Focus. That doesn't help. Okay, says here, Chapter 1, for each player, destroy up to one target creature that player controls. For each creature destroyed that way, its controller creates a 3/3 green mutant creature with Death Touch. So that's each of you getting a free Death Touch mutant, but I've got to choose...
So you get to kill a creature of each of ours.
and my own, too. So I'm giving myself a... I'll destroy this soldier.
Turn
Oh,
a
no.
1/1 soldier into a 3/3.
Turn it into a 3/3 mutant. You can... I think there's a certain 128...
Yeah, I'm going to respond, see what I can find here. I'm going to sack a clue.
And you're going to... Oh, yeah, fair enough. I'll
I'm
target
also
Kate.
going to sack a clue.
I'll target Kate Stewart, and I will target Davros. And I'll target my soldier.
Sisters is dead.
You killed Kate Stewart.
Yeah, that's what I'm targeting.
Yep.
See if there's anyone who can... Spell's still in the stack, right?
And I get a 3/3.
No, spell hasn't resolved yet.
Oh, okay.
But I have no more responses.
No, I got nothing. Oh, yeah, should have grabbed those tokens. Geezer.
I'll pay for this.
You drawing Batman?
No, wait. Close.
It's Wolverine.
Wolverine.
It's a mutant.
Nice.
No, you need to draw a rogue, man. She's got Death Touch.
That's true, but so does Wolverine because he has literal knives in his hands.
But he's got Regenerate.
He's got Regenerate too. Both.
Death Touch Regenerate's a powerful combo, isn't it? Ooh.
Sure is.
All right, you killed my thing, you jerk.
Got anything else, JayMudd?
Alright, okay.
What is that card that Craig displayed? That is my wonderful art on display.
That's his mutant.
Thanks for the follow, Popcorn Tycoon. Yep, read that wrong. Popcorn Tycoon.
Yeah, we got these things doi with they like
you
a
done,
little
JayMudd?
whiteboard.
Look, I'll just
Whenever you make a token, yeah.
They don't want to.
JayMudd, have you even attacked?
No, that was a pre-attack Curse at Fenric.
No, I mean in this entire game.
Yes, I've been attacking with my TARDIS, which I'll attack you
yes, that's right.
now with the TARDIS.
You attacked me with your TARDIS last time.
Oh, you
deserve it.
I did him.
First additional paying,
It's a 2/2, isn't it?
which gives me a cascade trigger, but I've spent all my money. I think my mana.
You don't pay for Cascade.
No. But after he casts it,
Oh, I've got a 2
Oh,
mana.
yeah, you got to cast something to Cascade. Yep.
Yeah. I'll have some fun. I'll do that. I'll cast Ace's baseball bat, which gives me a bunch of historic triggers and, most importantly, a cascade. So let's see what we can get. A mind. It's less than 2, right?
Yep.
This could take a while. I wonder if I've got any single mana.
Got any 1-drops in there?
Soul Ring. Oh wait.
Okay.
All right, while you resolve that, I'm going to flash in a Donna Noble who has Soul Bond. I can pair it with an unpaired creature. And it has whenever Donna or a creature it's paired with is dealt damage, Donna deals that much damage to target opponent. So I'm going to pair it with the mutant.
Nice.
Does a land count for cascade? No, it doesn't.
No. That costs me 4.
Time Lord Regeneration. Well, I cast that and it's not very useful to me. Okay.
You can choose not to cast it and put it back on the bottom of your library if you want to.
Righto. Okay, then I shall do that.
Yeah. You don't have to cast the spell you cascade into.
All right, I go.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Rory Williams, and I'm going to go and get Amy Pond. I'm going to remove a counter from this thing. So I will need to get Amy Pond. I'm just going to... I probably should get Amy Pond first.
Wolverine Universes Beyond is something I'd be about, Andy. Take a Marvel
Surely there'll be
universe.
a Marvel crossover at some point.
Eventually.
I don't know. I think they might have peaked.
With
This.
Alright, I've got an Amy Pond. It's 2/2. Whenever Amy Pond deals combat damage to a player, choose a suspended card you own and remove that many time counters from it.
Does Davros count as a Dalek creature there, Cracker?
Draw.
No, he's an alien something or other.
Scientist, I imagine.
Alien scientist, yep.
Okay. I'm going to play an enchantment. Regeneration's restored. It has Vanishing 12.
Okay.
So Vanishing never.
Whenever one or more time counters are removed from regeneration restored, scry 1 and I gain a life. Then if regeneration's restored has no time counters on it, exile it. When you do, take an extra turn after this one. Very, very fitting card. Very well done. But I'm kind of just doing nothing over here.
I'm going to pay a life shorty while you're doing nothing and draw a sack of clue.
Sure. I'm going to play a Lightning Greaves. I'm going to equip that to Rose, just because. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay.
Well, what's that thing with 12 things on it?
Regeneration's restored. When it's got Vanishing 12, I gain a life and I scry 1 each time I remove counter, and then when it's got no counters, I take an extra turn.
Hey, I'm doing a thing. Watch this. So I played Gallifrey Council Chamber. When it comes into play, can Surveil 1. I Surveil Preordain into my graveyard. But because of Return the Past, I can cast Preordain from my graveyard.
Nice.
Which triggers all
your stuff.
Yeah. So I get 2 clues. I get a counter on this guy, which is going to I'm going to take 2 and draw and discard. I'll discard Araxa, Empress of Mars. And then I'll resolve Preordain. Scry 2. I'll put that on the bottom and that in my hand. I will Chaos Warp from my graveyard because of that enchantment. The thing that I Chaos Warped last time, JayMudd.
Yeah, JayMudd. This time, shuffle properly.
Watch me.
Don't put it-
I'm going to
watch
lose
me
another
shuffle on
2
screen.
and loot.
You target yourself with that thing.
Chaos Warp.
Do
No,
2 damage to target player. Yep.
Okay.
Then that player discards a card, then draws a card. Put a +1/+1 counter. on them.
Is that another 2 you're taking, or that was just the
Yeah.
2?
Yeah. So I've taken 4 this turn. Then 1, 2.
That looks pretty fair, mate.
Hey, watch me.
if he reveals this. Oh, here we go.
Nissa of Traken. You have no maximum hand size. Whenever Nissa of Traken attacks, sacrifice X artifacts. When you sacrifice one or more artifacts this way, tap up to X target creatures and draw X cards.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Pretty great.
I'm going to play Surge of Brilliance. Draw a card for each spell you've cast this turn from anywhere other than your hand. So 2 cards. And
Do you have a trigger from that thing, or is it only when you cast something from exile?
only when I cast something from exile. I've got 4 mana. Let
Mr. No,
me.
investigate. Geezer.
I'm going to cast Dan Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Non-creature. Yeah, Dan Lewis is 2 mana 2/2.
He's a geezer.
Yep. Non-creature, non-equipment artifacts you control are equipment in addition to their other types, and have equipped creature gets +1/+0, and he can be the Doctor's companion. So, I can, I don't know. He's a thing that can happen. He's one of the magic cards of all time.
One of
Yes,
20
he is a magic
sounds
card.
odd.
Yep. And then that, and I cast another. Put another counter on that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I got 2 mana, 3 mana with that. Just having a look at how scary your boards are.
A 2/2 and a 3/3.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about you.
Not a very good villain, this one, I gotta say.
He's biding his time.
He's going to start pumping out Cybermen and Daleks at any minute.
Yep. I think I just pass. Oh, hang on. No, what I'll do is I'll exile a card from Yasmin. It's a Sheltered Thicket. I've already played land this turn, and that's it. Go.
Cracker has also passed into the time vortex. It's really good timing, Cracker. It's every time it's your turn, it's
Not planning it, I swear. It just takes 25 minutes to get back to my turn, and
Look, I could have killed someone then.
There
We
we
could have been, 30% done, but no.
I didn't choose. All right, so I'm gonna draw for turn. I know you can. Oh, that's it. Ooh. I think we have enough mana to kill all your things. All right. So my Saga's gonna trigger.
Hey, Flunksy.
Gonna
G'day, Plunks.
yeah, Cyberman.
Refilling my water.
Yeah, no problem. No problems. It was just the one creature that got exiled from that, wasn't it?
That was my one creature, Adric. Yes.
Yep.
That took a while to come around.
We've been doing a whole lot of not much, Lunksy. Just building massive boards and all kind of looking at each other going,
Well, some
I
of
don't know.
us have been.
Look, Cracker's been doing not much of anything.
Hey, just not wrong. I really want people to lose life because I want to start making Daleks.
Well, I've been paying life with deals 2 damage. Is it loss of life specifically, or?
I mean, Davros has to be in play for a start.
Oh, I lost 4 life last turn to myself.
Yeah, Davros isn't.
Davros is in
I
exile.
thought Davros was in
zone.
play.
No, he died. JayMudd killed him.
Ah, okay.
I agree, Plunks.
There's a commander text, right?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet. All right. I'm gonna cast Davros again.
A bunch of creatures that all trigger off of like when they attack, when they deal combat damage to a player or whatever. It's like there's just huge boards everywhere. Hey, who was that? Polywaffle. Goodness me, Polywaffle is in the house. Thanks for the subs, Polywaffle.
G'day, Polywaffle.
Put some of that money towards Cracker not ending up in the time vortex every 5 seconds.
I don't know what's going on. I will pass.
Right.
Go for it, JayMudd.
No mana up my sleeve, so no clues. I don't have any clues. What's that happen?
Also,
I
true.
got 5.
Davros
That's great.
target triggers on my end step, so it's not every turn.
It's just on your end steps.
Yeah, just on my end step.
Chapter 2 on my Curse of Fenric. Target non-token creature becomes a 6/6 legendary horror creature named Fenric and loses all of its abilities.
Okay.
I can't see any of your boards, but
I've got commanders.
yeah. What
It's
is
only-
the
Is it only
13th
till end of
Doctor?
turn?
13th Doctor? No, it's permanent. It permanently becomes Fenric.
Oh, wow.
Loses all abilities. 6/6 horror.
So
Horror
the 13th Doctor is
Cracker
putting.
just played Davros.
Listen, come
That's
on.
why I was chuckling.
13th Doctor's putting +1 counters on things every time I cast something from not my hand.
Yeah. I'm going to turn the 13th Doctor into Fenric. She's now a legendary horror creature and loses all abilities. A 6/6 legendary horror creature.
So she's an 8/8 because she's got 2 counters on her.
Does it destroy?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just
So
turns it
it's
into
just-
it.
Just becomes a 6/6 legendary horror.
It's
with
like
no
turning
abilities.
something into an elk.
Oh,
That's right. The next chapter is target mutant with death touch fights the creature named Fenric.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you kind of don't want to do that because it gets his commander back.
No. Oh, well, it puts it back in the commander zone, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. So I'm going to... I'm going to tap my Sonic Screwdriver and put 3 mana into it to make Sarah Jane Smith unblockable until the end of turn. She's currently a 9/8. I'm going to equip her with Ace's baseball bat, which is +3 in attack, +3 power. So that makes her a 12/8 unblockable creature for this turn.
pretty good.
I'm going
These Sonic
to
screwdrivers are quite good.
I'm going to tap this soldier and crew my TARDIS. I'm going to attack Chewie. You got any flyers there, Chewie?
Negative.
Negative. Okay, Chewie. With the TARDIS and the baseball bat wielding unblockable Sarah Jane Smith.
How much damage is
How
that?
physical is this, mate?
That's 12/14.
I thought, what happened to the scarf you're wearing? You meant to be like giving people food or
Would
being
you like a
nice.
jelly baby?
Yeah, the jelly baby's just attached to the end of the baseball bat he's smashing you in the face.
Snack
with.
plate's getting pretty bare, so yeah, send some my way.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
how much is
I'll
Chewie
take-
taking?
14.
14.
And I've got a cascade up my sleeve because of the TARDIS attack. Though I'm not sure I'm going to use it. No, all I've done is I've just paid for an on.
Because it costs 6 mana to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
So and then it goes on loop basically.
You can only do it once.
Ooh, that's interesting. I might leave that on top.
you do it?
Yeah, you'd continue doing it. So you pay the 6 mana once, and then if you can manipulate your time counters, you can just continue drawing 2 cards, every second turn or whatever.
Yeah. So it goes into an indefinite loop.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass turn.
Is that in the spell? Oh, yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, it says draw 2 cards and then exile Inspiring Refrain with 3 time counters.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to pay a life from my Waterlog Grove to add a blue, and I'm going to think twice. Oh, what just happened to my camera?
Oh, cool.
Did a thing.
Just zoomed out.
Yeah.
Everyone's got islands in their deck. Yeah.
Island Walk.
You've got an Island Walker, JayMudd. Do you have the Mars? What's it called?
Waters of Mars. No, that's in
Waters
Cracker's
of
deck.
Mars. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is too.
But I do have a thing. Yeah.
I don't have any islands in play, which is uncommon to me.
No,
Flood of Mars.
None of those dual lands?
He's all over it.
None of them count as islands. Those jewels.
Nope. Temple of Deceit and Creeping Tar Pit.
Okay, then it'll be my turn. Right. Sorry, I just was adjusting my camera. Right, draw for turn. I'm going to play a Reliquary Tower. What did you attack me with before? Was that the TARDIS, JayMudd?
The TARDIS and Sarah Jane Smith, who was rather large and now equipped with a baseball bat. And was unblockable at the time.
Okay, I'm going to wreck and rebuild the TARDIS, destroy target artifact.
Destroying target artifact. Okay.
You want to destroy your sonic screwdriver that makes these things unblockable?
Well, you see, I've got this thing called Return to the Past, and I've just put wreck and rebuild in my
graveyard. That's convenient.
Yeah. So now I'm going to wreck and rebuild the sonic screwdriver, and that's going to.
I will counter all other spells with reversing the polarity. So countering the recast of wreck and rebuild to save my sonic screwdriver.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm still going to get some triggers out of that though. So that's on the stack.
All right, this is on the stack.
Yeah. I'm going to deal 2 damage to you with the memory worm, and you're going to rummage.
Okay, what?
So I cast a card from my graveyard. So memory worm deals 2 damage to you. You rummage, and I put a counter on it. I'm going to
discard, then draw.
Okay, discard and draw. Got it. Do I have to?
I'm going to exile Graham O'Brien with Yasmin. That's a sorcery. Okay. So that gets counted.
Carpet of Flowers is in one of these decks, is it?
Cool.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be in the old Doctor's deck, which is the one that Mr. JayMudd has.
Yeah, Carpet of Flowers, I think so.
I'm going to play Throes of Chaos in my next turn. So, in my main phase. My camera's beeping again. What's it doing?
Keep taking photos.
Cascade and Retrace.
Yep. So just cascades. And I'm gonna 4 mana, 5 mana, 2 mana. Thajarian Witness, 2 mana, 0/4. Bear Witness. Whenever another creature dies, if it was attacking or blocking alone, exile it and investigate. Okay. So I get that. Then this gets bigger. Cracker, you get to rummage. But you take 2.
Right. I'm going to discard this 7-drop.
And I will, with Sonic Screwdriver and Waterlogged Grove, so I'm going to lose another life with that, and I'm going to cast Graham O'Brien. Whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, create a food token. But that's going to then... and Shorty, I don't think you've rummaged yet, so you can do that.
Sure. Mm.
And that's all of the things I can do. My things don't untap anymore because I have a Fenric, not a Doctor.
Right, untap. And draw for turn.
Graham O'Brien and Dan Lewis. They are magic cards.
Yep. They are, along with Yasmin, they are the 3 companions that kick around with the 13th Doctor.
There you go. I've assembled the team then. There we go.
Yep. Actually, you're just missing, what's his name, Ryan?
Yeah, you need Ryan. Yep. There needs to be something sort of equivalent to the party effect if you get all...
Yeah, if you get them all together.
The fam.
Plunksy's extinguon.
I would love to, but I don't have Exterminate. I do have something else, though. I'm going to play Thriving Maw. When ETBs choose a color other than black, I'm going to choose red. This is not what I hoped it would do.
It's just a land.
It is a land, but I thought it made a manner of that color when it entered the battlefield, and then it made black.
It's just a color fixing.
Red or black, yeah. Okay. So I can't cast the thing I would like to cast. That's fine.
How many red cards do you have?
Oh, got one that's got 2 red pips in it.
Okay. Oh, am I echoing now?
Yeah, and your camera's gone all blurry, like your main camera.
I'm gonna attack.
Like when you move, it's like Slow-mo.
My overhead camera or my...
Yeah. Attacking me with
Yep. A Cyberman.
a 2/2 Cyberman.
Yeah, he's got afflict 3.
So it means when I block him,
if you
I
block
take
him, you
3.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm going to block with my 2/4 Donna Noble. And it's going to deal 2 damage to target opponent.
Sure.
So you can take 2, Cracker.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
you'll
take
take
3 from the afflict, I guess.
All right. My
You got Davros on the field though, so you get a Dalek. Is that right?
I will.
Whatever. You can have a Dalek. Decker? Decker. Cracker.
I'm going to play an Auton Soldier, and I'm going to have it enter the battlefield as a copy of Davros.
Ooh.
Except
What?
I've
Davros's?
one.
No legend rule there.
Nope, because it isn't legendary, and it is an artifact addition to its other types, and has Myriad. So I'm gonna. I move to my end step. Shorty lost 3 life, so I'm gonna have. Oh, hang on. You have a. So at the beginning of your end step, create a 3/3 Dalek, and then each opponent who lost 3 or more life this turn faces a villain of choice. You draw a card, or that player discards a card. So Shorty,
So I have a villainous choice.
you have a
Yeah.
villainous choice. The first one.
Villainous choice.
Either I draw 2 or you discard 2.
Well, they're 2 separate.
Yeah, yeah.
Choose one of each. You can draw a card, Cracker,
That's
and I will discard.
And I'm done.
Okay, end of Cracker's turn. I'm going to gain 3 life by sacrificing this food.
Yep.
There. Okay, I'm tapping.
Hey, DeBroom.
Yo,
G'day, mate.
welcome.
Drop Thriving Grove.
I don't think we're going to play a second game of this.
Oh, yep.
No, I'm thinking about killing myself with Memory Worm.
Curse of Fenric moves into the 3rd chapter, and Shorty's 3/3 what is it? Mutant will fight the creature called Fenric.
Okay. So they'll kill each other.
Yep. Curse of Fenric goes to the graveyard.
So, because Donna was paired with that thing, whenever Donna or the creature it's paired with is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent. I'm going to shoot you for 2, JayMudd.
Seems fair.
Wouldn't it be 3?
Oh, no, it's that much damage. No,
Yeah.
no, your thing's an 8/8, isn't it? So it's 8.
6/6. Oh, 8/8, yes. It's an 8/8.
1.
I'll take it. I've got no idea what happened, but I'll take it. Donna
It's
was
just
paired
standard
with
commander stuff.
a creature.
No idea what's happening.
You did 8 damage to the creature, and so therefore I take 8 damage.
Correct.
Yep.
Interesting. I'll have a closer look at Donna.
Facts that are useful to know, that are impossible to know. With so much stuff going on.
Soul Bomb, exactly.
Right, so drop that. Enters the battlefield tapped. Yep. When he enters the battlefield, scry 1. Okay. Yep. I can stay there. Get rid of that for a moment. I'm going to use the 8th Doctor to recast Curse of Fenric from the graveyard
Oh.
with a token on it, so I can't do that again. It'll get exiled next time it leaves. Davros is now a 3/3 mutant. So is Donna Noble. Should I target Donna Noble? That was really annoying.
Doesn't the first chapter kill stuff?
Kills things, right?
Second
Pretty
chapter
much
makes me-
destroy the creature. Sorry, and then replace. Then you get to have a green mutant creature. So they do go to the graveyard.
Listen, Davros is really sick of being turned into Wolverines.
So what are you killing?
On your end, what does Rose Tyler do?
You can't target her anyway because she's got lightning greaves on her.
All right.
She gets bigger if I actually attack with her, but
What does Jenny do?
she's a 2/3 with double strike when she deals combat damage to a player. Explore.
Okay, that's and is
So-
Donna's partnering done, or has she now moved on to another creature that she's protecting?
No. So if she's dealt damage, she deals that much damage to target opponent. If it's her or the creature she's paired with, I've got Sally Sparrows give my creatures flash, and Rory is a 3/3 with first strike and lifelink.
All right, Sally Sparrow is now destroyed. No, Sally.
is dead. I've got another 3/3.
And Chewie, since you're who's the one with the 6 counters on it? Memory Worm. You like the Memory Worm, right? Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. Let's get rid of the Memory Worm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's
Do you
cool.
like that
It's
creature? Yeah, it's dead.
dead. Oh yeah.
The smiling assassin JayMudd over here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's happened, which means I get. Have I lost all my? Oh, no, okay, I get a clue at least, and a food. Hooray! Clue and food.
Oh yeah, I get food too. Oh.
Get some fish
Yeah.
fingers and custard.
Now, what's going to happen next is I'm going to let me see. That's
He's literally got a sandwich in his hand.
yeah, it's great.
Yep. Yeah, like that cardboard crack thing. This is a British
gonna
guy
cast-
standing. This is also
Yeah.
a British guy standing. And another British guy standing.
Right. I'm casting the Sea Devils Saga. God, I've got no space for any of this.
Where's that blasphemous act, Cracker?
I've tried, man.
And I'm using Ian Chesterton to replicate the Sea Devil Saga. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which means I've got
There's
a
just
copy.
so much going on except for on Cracker's board.
Copies. Which means I get 2 alien salamanders.
Shut up.
I don't actually have another alien salamander to use. So
You run out of tokens.
yeah, run out of tokens. They have Island Walk, the alien salamanders.
Oh, okay.
All right. So that's got 1 on it, and that's got 1 on it. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Okay. Which means I can make Sarah Jane Smith unblockable, and I'll swing in at who are we looking at here? Shorty.
What?
So
Take it.
that's 10. No, sorry, that's 12 from an unblockable Sarah Jane Smith.
Sure. 12.
12. And I'm spent.
Okay, my turn. Alright, so time
Oh,
counter
triggers from the
down.
fifth.
time
In your
counter
upkeep, Shorty, I'm
down.
going to sack a clue.
This goes down to 4. I get the scry one and gain a life. This gets a time counter. Scry one. That can go on the bottom. Draw a card. Ooh. Rogue's Passage. Target creature can't be blocked. That seems...
Oh, finally, the game's going to end.
Why is there so much unblockable in these decks?
Because they need the games to end somehow.
Exactly.
All right. Well, let's do some attacking then. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. First, I'm going to. I'm going to cast a wedding ring. Who would like a wedding ring? When wedding ring enters the battlefield, if it was cast, target opponent creates a token that's a copy of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose Cracker. Cracker, you need some more permanents on your battlefield.
Thanks.
Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring draws a card during their turn, I get to draw a card. Whenever an opponent who controls an artifact named Wedding Ring gains life during their turn, I gain that much life. We're married, Cracker.
Isn't there something that I get as well?
No.
No. What's yours is his, and what's his is
Yeah.
just
You
like
know,
a
you
real
know how
wedding ring.
marriage works, Cracker. No, you get yours.
Shorty's your wife, Cracker. That's what I'm hearing. Shorty is your wife.
It's mutual, Cracker. It goes both ways because we both have yours has the same text as mine. So whenever I draw a card in my turn, you get to draw a card. Whenever I gain life, you get to gain life.
Not mono black to burn. This one's Grixis.
All right. Let's make my Rose Tyler unblockable. She gets +1/+1 counter for each time. Gets +1/+1 for each time counter on it. When she attacks, put a time counter on her for each suspended card you own and each other permanent you control with a time counter on it. So I'm going to attack JayMudd. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she gets 4 counters on her. So she is a 6/6 unblockable with hexproof. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because it's not hexproof. It's Shroud.
Is it she targets though? Isn't it her own ability?
I can't target her with Rogue's Passage because she has Shroud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Old
So don't do
school.
that. So instead, let's attack with another creature. It's going to do basically the same thing. All right, I'll attack with Jenny, who is a 2/3 double striker. Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, she explores. So attack JayMudd for 4. I get to reveal the top card of my library, put that card in my hand if it's a land. Otherwise, put a +1/+1 counter on this card and put it
So whenever she does
back on
combat
top
damage.
to grab it. Yep, so it'll happen twice.
You can do that twice. Yeah.
Yes.
So land, that goes where? Into my hand. And not a land. Ooh, Gallifrey Falls and no more. Ooh. I'll put that into my hand and she gets a +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, don't you get to keep it on top or put it in the bottom? In the graveyard, sorry.
Yes.
They don't both go to your hand, do they? Lands go to
No,
your hand.
only land goes to my hand, the other one stays on top.
Yep.
Alright. JayMudd takes 4, and then it's your go, Chewy.
Okay. I'm going to rebound this.
Ah, sorry, I'm going to play that land that I drew. No, I played Rogue's Passage.
So I get a food token. And I get 2 clues.
Could have just taken the lightning greaves off of my Rose Tyler.
You could have done that. Then
It'd be a much better play.
Activate Rogue's Passage, move it back.
so good at Magic.
I'll cascade into Psychic Paper, which is then going to add another clue. Take that. And then it's also going to... She untaps. Create another food. And so Psychic Paper... so it's an equipment. It has Ward 1 and can't be blocked. And its name... Oh, hang on. A lot of text on these cards. Equipped creature has Ward 1. It can't be blocked, and its name and creature type are the last chosen name and creature type. Oh, hang on. As Psychic Paper becomes attached to a creature, choose a creature card name and a creature type.
Yeah, your creature gets to pretend to be someone else, and then it can't be blocked, and it has Ward 1.
Right. Okay.
That's a cool card.
So that comes into play. Now draw for turn. Then I will play Temple
Run it
of
of Snakes.
Epiphany, and I'll scry. Put that on the bottom. We're not playing Plane Chase. And I will equip Yasmin Khan with Psychic Paper. So I have to choose a name and creature type.
Mm-hmm.
Choose a card name and creature type. It's Tarmogoyf Lurgroyf.
You could have
Then
said
I'll-
anything.
Sure.
Sorry?
This is Cleopatra.
Yeah. I'm going to play the 13th Doctor for command attacks. Then I will play my land for turn. Then I will flashback. Think twice. Putting a counter on this from this. I will create a food token. And I will attack Cracker, who's on the most life,
Sure.
for 7.
I have 2 death touches.
Yeah, it can't be blocked
What's that?
because of psychic paper.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Creature
Okay.
has ward 1 and can't be blocked.
Cool. All right.
So Cracker's taking 7.
Sweet.
And then I will. I don't think I drew a card off my Think Twice. I can't remember if I did. Doesn't matter. Then I'm going to. Oh, how does this work? Okay, rules question. So I'm casting. I'm going to use Return from the Past, which lets me cast instant sorceries from my graveyard, and I cast Throes of Chaos. But because it's got it's Retrace, not Rebound. Sorry, I misread the card. Oh, good. That's okay. I'm still going to cast it, discarding a land.
Retrace where you discard a land, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'll discard. Yeah.
Does it get exiled once it's retraced?
Oh no, it's not.
No. Retrace doesn't.
As
No.
long as you got a land, huh? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you just keep
Yeah.
discarding lands.
So it's yep. So I'll get Ryan Sinclair. I assembled the team.
Hey, there we go.
So he's a 3-mana 2/2. Whenever Ryan
Can't ride
attacks
a bike.
exile cards from the top of your library, you may exile a non-land card. Until you exile a non-land card, sorry. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost if it's a spell with mana value less than or equal to this dude's power. Put the others in the bottom of your library and it's Doctor's Companion. Okay. So that means that gets another counter. I get another food. And I get 2 more clues. And then I will untap. So what I'll then do is sack a clue, draw a card, and then the Doctor will untap all my creatures that have counters on them, and then I'll pass it to.
Nice.
I agree. Plunky, these decks seem super fiddly,
They are very.
but they would be once you learn them a bit, play them a few times, and learn those synergies and what the decks are doing, whatever. I reckon they'd be super fun.
All right, Shorty, I drew a card.
Oh,
Be great to have them.
I'm going to play Shipwreck Marsh. I am going to cast Delete. X equals 6. It deals 6 damage to each non-artifact creature and each player.
What?
What?
Uh-oh.
Read that again for me, please.
All non-artifact creatures take 6. Each player takes 6.
Okay.
That deletes my board.
A lot of my creatures are going to survive this. No. Some of them.
In response, I'm going to draw a card off of sacking a clue, so those dudes don't die. Sorry, before those dudes die. Okay.
6 damage to all the creatures, yeah?
And
That's all of my dudes.
Well, you've done me a big favour. You've cleaned things up a bit.
I've got a
Yeah,
dice trigger
Doctor's companions go back to the command zone, don't they?
Yeah. If there was the companion that was the
Yeah.
commander. Yeah.
here. Okay. Bear witness. Whenever another creature dies, if it was attacking, okay, that doesn't matter. Cool. So I get to keep my 8/8.
I'm going to move to
And
combat.
I get to keep fewer doctors and Sarah Jane Smith.
I'm going to attack. Shorty, how big's your thing?
That's a personal question, Cracker.
Oh, that's the one with all the counters on it.
It's an enchantment.
Oh, okay. I'm attacking Shorty with the Auton Soldier, which is actually Davros, and then Myriad Retrigger. and then I'm attacking.
So everyone gets attacked?
Yeah. Everyone will get attacked with a Davros. And then I'm attacking Chewie with the.
Oh, sorry. So everyone took 6 before as well?
Correct.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm nearly dead.
Including me.
Oh yeah, it puts me on 11s. Yeah.
So I'm attacking Chewie with 2 3/3s with Menace. And
Didn't your 3/3s die?
No, they're non-artifacts.
Ah, it was not.
Oh,
So I take 6
I
again.
may have got those life totals between Cracker and JayMudd slightly wrong. I wasn't paying attention as I was pressing buttons. If someone in chat knows what their life total should be on, we'll fix it.
No, you're good for me. 20 less 6.
Yeah.
All right, so you're attacking me with how much?
I'm attacking everyone with a 3/4, and then I'll attack Chewie with 1, and I have JayMudd's got like 3 creatures still.
4.
4? Oh, huge.
Yeah, I think JayMudd wins from this. Like, I think you just won the game for JayMudd with that spell.
I'm gonna do something, man.
No. It was an observation, not a complaint.
How dare you, Cracker? How dare you let someone win this game?
Yep. So I'm attacking Chewie with a Dalek, JayMudd with a Dalek, and everyone with a Davros.
Does Davros have Myriad on him, does he?
No, but my Auton soldier that was a clone of Davros does.
Ah, right, okay.
Right. Okay, so I'm taking 3,
Correct.
and then
As
you
am
other
I.
guys have got 2 blockers. You got
Yeah, but
blockers.
then all my blockers already have 6 damage.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. So
that's-
Chewie's taking 6.
No, 3.
Didn't you?
Oh, yeah. So I'm attacking him with a Davros, which he can block,
Yep.
and the Dalek, which has got Menace.
Oh, how
But
big's a Davros?
He's a 3/4.
Does he
Yeah,
have?
but
Oh, he's got
Yasmin's
Menace
already
as well,
got.
I think so.
He's got menace as well.
Yep, they've all got
Okay,
Menace.
so Chewie can't block. So Chewie takes 6.
Yep, I'm on 5.
JayMudd, what are you doing? You've got a Davros and a Dalek
Dalek.
attacking you that both have menace.
I've got one of the Myriad copies of Davros, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right, so I'll take 3 damage from Davros, and you're attacking with an actual token of the Daleks?
Yes.
Right, so I will double block, because they've got menace. I'll double block with the 5th Doctor and the 4th Doctor here. They are both 10/10, so they could take 3
Okay.
damage and just survive.
Okay. Cool.
So you're just taking
I'll get
3.
rid of one of your tokens and take 3.
All right. Sweet.
And then he's going to
So
spit
I've
out a
got-
bunch of Daleks.
Yeah. So now I've got. So you didn't block the Davros, right? So now I have 4 Davroses.
What?
You didn't block Davros, did you?
No, I didn't, but why you have 4 Davroses?
Do they hang around, the myriad tokens?
What?
Exile it at the end of combat. Oh,
Myriads don't hang around.
I thought they hung around. I was going to get so many Davros triggers. Right, so we'll move to my end step. I'm going to make 3 more Daleks, and all of you have the what's it called?
Villainous choice.
Villainous choice. You can either let me draw a card or you discard a card.
How many?
discard.
We've just got 1 villainous choice each.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to discard.
I discarded a land.
Uh,
I
also
discarded
a
the
land.
Fugitive Doctor.
So
Ooh.
are you all discarding?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just draw an extra card?
No, I drew 3 extra cards.
Why?
Because I've
Why
got
3
3 triggers.
Oh, so we had 3 triggers each.
No, there's 1 trigger each.
But we chose to discard rather than let you draw a card.
Oh, your discard. Oh, sorry. Yes, so I'm not drawing a card. I apologize.
No.
All right.
I mean,
And
yeah,
then
probably
I'll
should
pass.
just let you draw a card so I get to draw a card, but anyway. Alright.
JayMudd.
Why not die?
My turn?
So, no. Oh, sorry, it's JayMudd soon.
Yes.
I'll just tap all my stuff again.
Untap. First thing first, we'll resolve this saga and create 2 alien salamanders.
You should be able to kill me and Shorty this turn.
Yeah, I should. I'm a little bit worried
Yeah,
about
I
this.
have no creatures. I am tapped out. So you just need to hit me for 6.
Well,
I am no more,
that means you are not the threat, right?
as the card in my hand says.
So anyway, the Curse of Phoenix moves on to Chapter 2. Target non-creature token becomes a 6/6 legendary horror. So
Davros. Get that
Davros is currently the Davros copy is now a 6/6 Death Touch. No, just a 6/6 horror creature called Phoenix.
Oh, stop it.
How many times has your commander died, Gregor?
He's
This
died
is-
twice. Then I made a clone of him, so now my clone is a 6/6.
Okay.
Sure.
It's untapped. So, no
Still got
creatures, no creatures for you, Shorty, right? And you're on 6 life. Okay, yeah, we can do this. We can do this.
Yeah,
Firstly-
I have nothing.
Firstly, I'm going to tap the Soul Ring to put Bessie, the Doctor's Roadster, into play. It's a vehicle 3/4 with haste, and it says whenever Bessie attacks, another target legendary creature can't be blocked this turn.
Okay. So I'm
Well,
pretty sure you can kill everyone here.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Clue and food triggers. I'm out of food, so I'll just put the clue there.
Shorty's plate's empty. He's out of food too.
I am. Well, I've got some crumbs of some Mersey Valley.
I'm going to tap my 2 alien salamanders to crew. Oh, just one required there. 1 alien salamander to crew the Bessie. Bessie is going to attack and make.
Your salamanders have Island Walk anyway.
Yeah, but they've just come into play. My last salamander's got
Yeah, I get eaten.
Kraken.
They got deleted.
Delete.
I'm going to make the what 10 guy. Okay, cool. All right, I just need to attack you with this guy, don't I, Shorty? Okay, so this one's going to attack Shorty. The 8th Doctor's going to attack.
I can't see 2/3 of your board, so I'm gonna...
Yeah. 8th Doctor is 7/7. He's going to
What
attack
happened to
Shorty.
your what happened to your masking tape, Jay?
This is
It's all out
crude.
of whack.
They're all on, I promise.
I think you moved your camera at some point.
You're joking.
No,
Doesn't it?
doesn't matter.
I'm going to make 1, 2, 3. The 4th Doctor, Sarah Jane Smith, unblockable, and I'm going to attack Shorty with. I'm attacking Chewie with Bessie. I'm attacking Cracker with Sarah Jane Smith. Bessie is going to make the 4th Doctor unblockable, and 5th Doctor is attacking Chewie as well. So, okay, we've got an unblockable and a large attacking Chewie. We've got this one attacking Shorty, which should be enough. I got this unblockable attacking Cracker.
How much damage do we take, man?
I'm dead.
Shorty's dead. Chewie's got to work out what he's doing with a 10/10 that he can block, and he's taking 10 damage. Cracker, you've got an unblockable 12 heading your way.
Yeah, none of that is on the screen.
Yeah, your camera's moved at some point.
Holy moly. There you go. There we
See
go.
the white tape that he's
So
put
you're
on there?
attacking me with 20 power across 2 creatures, right?
Correct, but this one's unblockable.
Yeah, and I'm only on 5, so I'm dead too. GG's.
The question is, do you kill Cracker?
No, he kills me 12, so I go to 2.
Can you kill JayMudd on the crackback?
Got
Probably.
1 creature open, and I've got a bunch of food up my sleeve.
Yep.
You should do some washing.
Are you passing?
I'm
Cool.
passing the turn.
Let's see what I can do.
Oh, goodness me.
I didn't realise that the top was a.
Right.
Yeah,
Can the
it's a
Daleks? I don't think the Daleks can win. I think they can
Battle
get
as
real
old as
close.
time.
Because you don't have Davros, right?
No.
But all those
But I've got
Daleks
all
today, all your
Guinness
Daleks have afflict, don't they?
What?
So
Yeah, so my
So whether-
Cyberman gets all the flick 3.
So
They've
whether
all got menace too.
The Daleks got Menace, the Cybermen have got Afflict. Oh, I just shoved them.
no,
No,
the Cyberman gives all the artifacts.
So yeah, I'm just turning it sideways. I don't think I've
Yeah,
got
so
any-
whether JayMudd blocks or not, he still takes the damage. So unless he can kill... Oh, actually, no, he's got...
Well, depends because he can gain life.
Yeah, he can gain a bunch of food life.
I can gain 6 life. Or is that going to be enough? So let's say I don't block the Daleks, that's 12 damage. I don't block the Cyberman because I want to block the massive 6/6 Fenric.
Yep.
So you're hitting me for 14 damage there, and
Yep.
I'm going to gain 6 life from sacrificing 2 foods. So that's going to keep me alive. I'm up
And
to
then-
17, you're hitting me for 14, I'm down to 3.
Kills Cracker on the...
Kills Cracker on the track back.
On the cracker back.
Probably. Given you can make a bunch of things unblockable, yes.
GG's, unless you've got a board wipe or something.
No, I used that already. I did have the Vashta Narada.
Vashta Narada? Ooh, that's the
that's a
scary
good
shadow
card.
things.
That's a good
the
card.
lights!
That was
like
in the library thing, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
creepy.
Well done.
as-
Well,
All right.
thank you very much for the loan there, Shorty.
Yeah, no worries. If you want to
Who invited this guy? Gosh, beating us
change
up.
your OBS back to your main camera, you can say goodbye to everybody. Yeah, it was good fun. The decks do seem interesting. There's a lot in them, and would definitely be keen to jam them a few more times all together.
No, I can't see myself playing it too much with the young kids, unfortunately.
No, yeah, they do
There's a
seem
lot
quite fiddly, as Plunksy put it, but interesting, very cool, and just so many memorable things and creatures from episodes and scenes and all that sort of stuff. That's gonna
That
do
was
it. I
super
think.
fun. Appreciate you buying them, Shorty.
Just make sure they
and-
come back to me at some point.
Yeah. No, I might want to just start from 60 years ago watching the Doctor and just see what comes up. So
Yep,
We don't wanna
why not?
that's it. Super fun, super cool.
Yep. All right. So 1 week left on the league. For those watching that are playing in the Beans League, you've got next Monday night is the end of the league. So get in, keep playing some matches. I haven't looked at the ladder lately, but I'm pretty sure if you get like 2 wins, you're probably in the top 10. So get in there, get some done. Somehow, I think I'm still sitting on the top of the ladder in my group. I don't know how. I have a solid 50% win rate. I think I've just played more matches than anyone else in my group, and that's the reason why. So, yeah, get in, get cracking on those. No podcast this week, but yeah, I'll be back next Monday with another stream and hopefully some stage 2 matches from the finals. That's a nice view there, Cracker, of the whatever that is, side of your camera or something.
I'm about to start moving. Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thanks everyone, and see you next
Have a
time.
good night.
Bye.
Thanks, JayMudd. Bye.
Yeah, thanks, JayMudd.